Hey, it's James Fathers Rights and Resources with the hashtag How I Got Custody. I use that hashtag because I got full custody of my daughter when she was 7 months old without a lawyer. And I've destroyed attorneys over and over in the Court of Appeals and Superior Court. Had a mini victory in the Supreme Court of Washington. I've seen it all and done it all. And I show you my winning orders on my flow page, which is linked below every YouTube video or in the comments. I want to talk about how when I talk about a legal principle or what I think people should argue in court, and then people go to court and say, well, I argued that and it didn't work. And then I ask them, what did they say? And they talk about these things they said that aren't even close to what I talked about. If I say the word envelope and the word elephant, do those things talk about the same exact thing? They're not even close. We're talking about the largest land mammal, and then we're talking about a piece of paper. But they both start with the letter E, and they both have 3 syllables. They sound the same to a point. They're not even close. So when you make an argument that sounds sort of the same, when I tell dads, did you argue your right to confront witnesses, your due process right to confront witnesses, because Troxel versus Granville guarantees your constitutional right to your kids, and then there's witnesses not showing up, and there's a psychologist who wrote a report, and you didn't get a chance to confront him, so that report should be thrown out. Did you argue that? No, I said, well, that's not fair. That's not the same thing. You didn't argue the right way. If I tell you the fundamental fairness doctrine gives you the right to have notice and the right to be heard, and the right to be heard includes enough time to prepare a full defense. Did you argue that? No, but I said this wasn't fair. That's not the same argument. If you tell a judge, oh, in my feminine, fruity little feelings, I think that you're not being fair, the judge doesn't give a shit about your argument. If you tell them the Supreme Court of the United States said under common law or higher court precedent that you have to do this, and my rights aren't being honored, and the Code of Judicial Conduct says this obligation you have, then you shut them the hell up, or you give yourself the best chance to get a fair result. But if you don't say the stuff that I'm talking about, you're not arguing the same thing. It's not even close. If you don't cite the legal authority or cite exactly, people will not listen to me and get a grasp of what I'm saying. And so because men are such lazy ass bitches half the time, you don't care enough about your kids to pay attention, listen, take notes, and say precisely what I'm talking about. You're hurting your own case. I don't say shit so that you don't listen to it and don't use it. I say it so you, if a coach calls a specific play because of a weakness in the defense and you go the other way or do the other thing, you're not doing what the coach said and you're screwing up the game plan. Wake the hell up and pay attention to what I'm talking about, especially if I'm giving you free stuff. And don't come in the comments, I argued what you said and it didn't work. You stupid mother effer, you didn't even try the right way. Stop lying and get real.